right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jon Randall, Regional Director for GoldenCare USA. I've been here over 22 years, and I'm looking forward today to go through this presentation with you. I just want to say thank you, everybody, for taking time out of their day. And if you've never been to our website, goldencareagent.com, really go ahead and check it out. There's no sign-ins, anything like that. You can look at our perfect portfolio, the LTC selling tool, CSG actuarials free to all of our agents, same as Stratecision. This compares all the Med Sups or Medicare Advantage. This compares all the long-term care and the hybrids and the short-term cares in some states. We do have discounted E&O. We have a ton of top training for you, so make sure you check it out. If you haven't seen it, that's worth it in itself of why you should come to GoldenCare USA. And if you know what, if you're not using one of our presentations, that's the easiest and best ways to give you a sale. If you know the person is a long-term care candidate and healthy enough and has the money and it's a good fit for them, the missing link presentation is sold over $1 billion in long-term care. It's one of the best presentations out there. Everybody used the missing link in some way or another. They put it into their own presentations, or a lot of the slides match that of some of the best long-term care salesmen ever. The pivot presentation, which we do have make sure you be on the lookout for that. We do have a webinar coming up on the pivot presentation. That was put together by Jon Randall, a longtime leader in the long-term care industry. What a great way to go through it. Really brings you in so you're not pitching a product until you figure out what they can qualify for you. And it'll pivot right inside the presentation so you can move from long-term care to critical cash to short-term care to home health care to true freedom. Whatever you need, it does it for you, so you're not pitching a full product and then figuring out they can't get it anyway and then trying to throw something else at them where then they're like, well, I don't want that one. I want that really good one. And that's just not the way it works. So if you haven't seen the pivot presentations, either watch the recorded versions on our GoldenCare agent site or catch the live one. Listen to Jon Randall give a great presentation. Remember, a lot of the things we're saying today aren't just suggestions that we're putting together. These are things top long-term care salespeople in the nation are using. No one response is always right, but we welcome you to always give us your ideas and suggestions. If you have a proven conversation starter or a way to, increase your sales every year, share your tips with us for success. If we use your comments or strategies in an upcoming webinar, we'll send you $100 in GoldenCare rewards points. You can convert that right to an Amazon card or pick from any other great prizes. So remember, we love your suggestions, comments, and ideas. So remember to send them to us. You know what? There's a lot of prospecting out there, and a little bit later, I'm going to tell you why we keep doing this. And it's just to get this in front of people again, in front of agents. Make sure you're looking at associations and employer groups. Those are the easiest ways to get in front of a lot of people. And if you really lay it out in your mind, you probably know people that you wouldn't even think of that have a big association or a nice employer group that you're really close with and you spend a lot of time with, and you just never brought it up to them. Local chamber of commerces are a great way to go. If you're involved in a church, offer to do some seminars for them, after church in the church basement, whatever you have, because not only do a lot of the parishioners want to have something like that, they need to have something like that because they don't have anybody talking to them about long-term care and short-term care. or whatever your main business is. Again, local small businesses, especially ones you support, are a great way. There's a lot of different groups out there, VFWs, legions, bridge clubs, whatever you have, Bible study groups, fitness and sporting centers, golf courses are a great way to meet people who are very, good candidates for long-term care. Make sure you ask for referrals. We'll show you a good way to do that coming up. And social media, if you're not involved in it, there's some pre-stuff already made out there, especially from Mutual Omaha. It's one of the quickest and fastest ways that people are getting leads going into the future as times are changing. Referrals are one of the nicest things. One way to, especially if you're communicating by email or even letters, is just to add one of these messages to the end of your email signature. The finest compliment I can receive is a referral from a trusted client. The best compliment I can receive from clients is a referral. I can help. All of these different things, you can post them on social media, put them at the end of your email signature. But if you ask for a referral, even at the end of every conversation, you would be surprised at how much that would increase your sales. And you know what? If you did a good job with that client and got them a good product at a good price they can afford, and they're happy, they're going to be happy to share that with somebody else because they want them to feel that way too. So make sure you're asking for your referrals. Dive into social media. There is a helpful guide here. Make sure you use that if you're not familiar with the social media platforms. But some people like Mutual Omaha, they already have pre-made ones that you can use right away. A wide selection of ready-to-use, compliance approved, and they even have friendly season greetings. So make sure you check that out. We even have a spot on our tools that kind of show you how to do this, but that helpful guide really will help you just start to putz into it. And then the more you get familiar with it, the more you'll see, and all of a sudden you'll start seeing some hits on there. Maybe even get some referrals or straight out people saying, hey, I'd like to learn more about this. And you really didn't have to do anything to get that lead. So it's really a nice way to do it. But the biggest challenge I hear every day is how do we get new leads? How do we get, generate more business? And you know what? A lot of times it's right in front of us. Consider options that are a lot more closer to you. One of the tools we have, Care Options Online, is a great way to get in front of your clients you already have, their relatives, their friends. It's something we allow you to give away free to anybody you want, even a large group of people. If you had an association you're part of and there's 3,000 members or 30,000 members or 300,000 members, we allow you to offer this to them free at no cost to you. And you can do a whole bunch of stuff with this. You can figure out if you do take a parent or in-law into your house to protect because of old age or Alzheimer's, you can make it a fall-proof house or, really lessen the amount. It teaches you everything from ADD all the way to Alzheimer's, all the way to whatever you can think of. There's a way here inside this tool for anybody in your family or immediate family or friend that can get you some help and show you how to navigate the web. It gets you through everything. You can create a living will, a power of attorney. You can create a care alert ID. It's unbelievable. You can look up any nursing home in the United States or assisted living or home health care. You can get their ratings, how big they are, if they've ever had any delinquencies or failures, and are they fixing those? Take a look at that. You can look closer again at goldencareagent.com. But by using this tool, you can get into associations, you can get into small businesses, you can get into groups and churches. It's an easy way to get in it. And you know what? Everybody you get to sign up, here's a little look at what it looks like. You'll see your logo and image here, your name, your email, a picture of you if that's what you wanted. And it looks just like a phone app or an iPad app or anything like that. And they can put this in however they want to make it look like whatever they want. And you know what? Every month, a letter or an email comes out that looks like it's from you, from your sponsor, and it's just some kind of topic that's kind of pertinent to what's going on right now in the U.S. or whatever, or maybe just something that says, hey, we can help you make a home safety assessment. Little things like that that are very nice, and best thing yet, it keeps you in front of that client, because we all know, especially with the long-term care sales, it's not something you think of all the time. A lot of times it takes something to happen, maybe to a family or friend or neighbor, and that's when they start looking and go, boy, we better have this conversation. So it also gives you a lot of conversation starters inside the tool itself. But how great to keep yourself in front of people on a monthly basis. And again, it does that for you automatically. I mentioned earlier associations. The best way to get leads in front of you nonstop, consistently, year after year after year, is to land a nice association. Once you're in that association, you can offer them the care options. That's a great way for them to look at you and say, yeah, I really should, we should add this. It's what a great tool that we can give to all of our members at no cost, to have you come in and be our long-term care Medicare specialist, whatever you choose to do for them. Again, there's a list of things here, different people that can get you into the association. It's very easy. You can go online, sign it up, or ask me, or go online and get the paper groups or the paperwork for it. There's really just 3 little forms that just list it to make sure it's an eligible association, and then you can get it set up. Then they have the common employer discount with Mutual of Omaha. If you have 5 or more people who put in applications, all from the same employer, they all get a 5% discount, and so do their spouses. And going forward, any employee and their spouse also can get a 5% discount. Very easy, again, to set up. And common employer and the workplace, I'm going to show you next, are one of the reasons I keep showing this, because it feels like the more I can remind agents that there's just a ton of people out there, and you just have to think of it a different way. Think about helping their employees, helping their key employees. If they're a C Corp, they can write it up 100%. Help these people out, help them take tax advantages of it, help them get a 5% discount. But you know what? Also help them out so that when something happens to them later in life, they're protected. NGL has a real easy employer group. All you have to do is any business with 5 employers. A lot of states, you only need 2 to 5 employees to get it started. And again, they'll offer that 5% discount to any employee and eligible family members. Very low participation rates to get that started. So just like the common employer from Mutual, it's just very nice to be able to get in there and help these people out. And it's because of these two products right there that every time we do this presentation, we end up with anywhere from 1 to 5 small employer groups. And we know we're helping a lot of people out doing that and making a lot of our agents happy, both that they helped out somebody and increased their production. It's very easy to fill out the employer group for the NGL. It fits almost any business, and you'll see that right in the presentation we give it to you. Not a lot to it as far as who's eligible and who isn't. It's very easy. If you go onto our website, you can look at LTC for almost any business, and that's put on by Larry Moore, who's with NGL. It actually gives a good overview right there of how to do that workplace group. But you know what? Maybe you're sitting there saying, you know, I don't even want to specialize in long-term care. I want to stay away from it, but I want to make sure my clients are helped out or that nobody else takes them and then starts taking my other business that I had with them also. You know what? We have an answer for that. It's our longevity planning referral program. It's very easy to do. You can visit this site to learn more. We have 2 types of states. One that allows you to get 25% of the sale. You don't have to be partnership certified, licensed, anything. And another one where it's just a straight referral fee, whether we make the sale or not. And that all depends on what the state offers. But we pass these on to long-term care planning specialists in our career shop. There's agreements that are signed to make sure they know that you're never going to have to worry about them cross-selling or taking that sale or any other products from you. Again, no hassles, no contract with carriers, no producer certifications or DOI appointments. Just sign up, refer your people. We'll take care of them with the, very, very specialized people that are very good at their job and very polite. And you just can sit back and make the money. So I want to thank everybody for being on today. I got done in my 20 minutes. Remember, call us at 800-842-7799. And again, go to our website. Take a little bit of time. I was an agent for a long time, still am an agent, but when I was in the field, I know how we get so busy. It's so hard to, it's like, wow, everything there sounds great. I really want to be part of that. And then we really never do it. But just do yourself a favor. Take the time out. Go visit our website. Give us a call. See what we can do for you. And with that, I want to thank everybody. You guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy your week and your weekend here. And looking forward to talking to you. Have a super day. Take care.
Check out our website, GoldenCareAgent.com, or give us a call at 800-842-7799.